Hey guys, it is Sunday the 23rd of March. Ben and I are flying off to the Maldives for our proper honeymoon on Thursday the 27th. I'm not sure when this will be uploaded. I just wanted to start this video, or like film basically a video of what I am doing to prepare for this holiday. The reason why I wanted to document this is because I was very much guilty of, oh, I'm going on holiday, let me splurge on a bunch of new things, and then I end up having things that I don't necessarily need, etc. But I just wanted to basically first of all go through everything that I have and then see if I even need anything. I think the only thing we think we need are snorkels, and that's it. There are snorkels at the resort that you can just use free of charge, but I didn't want to use them just because, I don't know, I just wanted to have my own, kind of like for the mouthpiece, for hygiene stuff, but also because I think I don't want to have to go to the rental center every day just to go get it and then like bring it back. I'd rather just have my own and just snorkel to my heart's desire, basically. I really thought that we had so much time, and now I'm really stressed because I don't think we actually do, since we're both working. Well, I'm working till Thursday, he's working till Wednesday. We get a carry-on and a check-in bag, and what's really funny is when we went to Mexico for like 2 weeks, we only had a carry-on and personal item for 2 weeks. It was crazy. I am so glad to have 22 kgs check-in just because I don't pack lightly. I love a bit of variety. So this is one of the check-in bags, no, carry-on bags that I'll be using. But what I actually wanted to show you was some of the bits that I picked up from Aldi today, because there was just so many good ones there, and I even found like their Sol de Janeiro dupe. Anyway, these were the things that I picked up at Aldi. Toilet tissue wipes, I think you should just have them all the time, so I got one for Ben and one for myself, and we just carry that around. Some hay fever and allergy tablets, and then I usually spend like a fortune on sunscreen, and you know what, I picked up 2 of these face lotions. I always do SPF 50 plus. I also feel like people have this misconception that the higher the SPF, the less likely you're going to tan. Trust me, I always do SPF 50 and I tan just fine, trust me. This was £1.50 each. And then I picked up 2 different types of sunscreen. We have one that's like a spray, which is what I like, again SPF 50, and then one squeezy one that's like also SPF 50, and these were at £3.50. I don't often need these, but Ben needs them, and it's after sun. And yeah, this is also like £2 something. And then I also got this leave-in conditioner that I thought would just be nice if you're like in salty water, just so your hair doesn't get dry. And then this is the Sol de Janeiro dupe. I was actually really looking forward to going to duty free because I was going to buy the spray, and it was only really the spray that I wanted. But I think like the set of like a travel spray and a travel why are you sneaking? Can't see you. A travel spray, a travel like body wash, and travel lotion was £25, but it did come in this like cute little pouch. But I was just like, okay, like I'll pick up one of those to treat myself. But it was just the spray that I wanted. This is my favorite one. The pink one is my favorite one. All 3 smell delicious. My sister picked this one up and the dark pink one, but this is my favorite. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna take a bunch of my clothes, go through it, I'm gonna make a little list on my iPad because I'm such an iPad kid. I'm gonna make a list on my iPad of like the things that I want and the things that I need, and then I'm gonna go through it. So we have Ben's suitcase here, and he's got all his things here, and we have mine over here. Mine is bigger. And then I have a carry-on bag. Are you taking a carry-on bag, Ben? Yeah, I also have my iPad here, which I put in packing essentials just for this trip. So I always do things to go in my check-in, things to go in my toiletries bag, and then things to go in my small bag. Okay, let me wipe this out. Okay, so we are this far deep, okay. That's enough for tonight. It is Monday night, and I've done a teeny bit more packing. I've actually just gone through the makeup that I'm going to bring. I need to wash my makeup brushes. I'm not going to bring too much makeup just because I think I've mentioned earlier I don't really wear that much makeup if I'm out in the hot weather. So I've got claw clips, Bondi Sands SPF 50 plus, micellar water, cotton pads. I do have more things to put in there. I have this thing which is like a foot hammock because I'm short and it's a 10-hour flight. Pop it on, rest my feet. My book of choice, I guess, for the plane. I'm going to be putting my Kindle in this so it doesn't get scratched up. And then in there I've got 2 gel pens and my book light. And then this is like my medicine pouch, like / emergency kit pouch. Tylenol, Gaviscon, antihistamine, ibuprofen, a period pad, Gatinko stick, hand sanitizer, some soothers, contain called peppermint oil. I have this fan that I'm gonna need to bring. 2 Instax minis with 20 sheets in them. This is my little Fujifilm thing, and my sister printed a bunch of these for my hand-do. Then I have in here some of my chargers, handheld video camera. I think they take dollars and tips, so I'm just taking some leftover dollars from like trips that we've had. I think I've only got like 20 or something, but we'll figure that out. Good night. Oh, she wants to come on holiday. She wants to come on holiday. Okay, it is now 12:30. Ben's just sorted the car out to put all the stuff in the back. My mum's gonna then take us, and then my mum's gonna come back later and pick up Ashy to take them home because they're gonna look after her for the time that we're away for. And yeah, it's really lovely outside. Watering all his plants because he doesn't want to die. We're going quite early. Our flight's not till 6:20, but I love going to the airport early. Plus, we can just go sit in a lounge from like 3 o'clock. So by the time we get there, go through immigration and all that, and have like a mooch around, you know, it's time to just sit down and chill. And I think that's usually the best way. I don't like rushing around before a flight and everything. And it is a 10-hour flight direct to Malé, and then from there we're going to get a speedboat transfer to our hotel. So I'm very, very excited.
Life falls, hearts race, silent tears, golden breaks.
So we're just at Club Aspire in Terminal 5, and they've kindly got us this like little booth here. And how cute is this? They've got us a couple of glasses of champagne, and then this is what I'm really happy about. They've got this little card that says time to celebrate, and they've literally got a photo of us saying congratulations, enjoy your honeymoon. Like, how cute is that? And then this is the view. I don't know if you can hear me really. Ben's just having a great time people watching down there. But yeah, we've got a little bit left until we know what like our gate is going to be. So we've just ordered some food. They do have this menu here, which is super reasonable actually. But they also have like a buffet table behind this, you can't really see. That you can just get whatever. They've got like pastries, I think they've got like curry and rice and salads at the moment. But yeah, they do have like hot food if you wanted to that you can order. So yeah, we're just gonna sit here and go do that. So you've got Ben over here with his bacon and cheese burger. I went for just halal chicken bites, which is this. They come with fries, it's massive. Okay, so you can't really hear what I'm saying here at all because I was on a plane, and yeah, for some reason I just thought that it was going to be fine. Anyway, I think what I was trying to say was that it was a fairly empty flight. There were a lot of crying babies on the plane, but at the end of the day, just pop your noise cancelling headphones on and leave it at that. But we were very lucky and had a whole row to ourselves. So I started off in the aisle seat, and then Ben at the window, and then when it was time to sleep, we switched over because Ben can literally sleep through a flight, whereas I love to just look out the window and listen to music. So that's what I did.
Clock can't spin, but time bends in this world of ours. Some days stretch like rubber bands, others fly like shooting stars. Elastic hours, they expand and shrink. Memories blur faster than you think. My moment's forever, the next just a blink. In this elastic time, we sink or swim.
I think they just carried on. Say hello, Benji. Look how beautiful this is. It's not very deep either. Okay, so we're just waiting for our room. It's going to be ready about half hour. It's meant to be like 4 o'clock, but they've got it ready for half 2. It's really nice when you come in and then they sit everyone down, just to kind of go over like just some like bits about the hotel. And then the guest manager very kindly took Ben and I around like the kind of entertainment, like the main hub area. And he's just said like just chill the sports bar. It's open 24 hours for drinks and food and everything. They're playing like football, I'm pretty sure here. Yeah, so Ben just got himself a beer. I've got like a little apple spritz. And yeah, I just can't wait to get into the room though and just like freshen up, do you know what I mean? Like just have a shower and brush my teeth and just like kind of decompress for a second and then kind of get into it, because by the time that I think that's all done it'll be like 3 o'clock, so it's literally not that late. Say hi. Benji? Say hi. Oh. We're just walking to our room, Villa 16. We have a beachfront room for this trip. Room 1600. Ooh, oh, our bags are here as well. Room tour. Okay, so this, you come in, it's the bathroom. You've got a walk-in shower, toilet, double sink, which is great. Then you have big wardrobes over here. And this is the room. Oh, it says happy honeymoon. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, and they've got us a little wine, bottle of wine. Cabernet, Cab Sav. Yeah. Right. But what I want Ben to show you. Wait, they were saying that there's a mini fridge. You always do the mini fridge. What's the drinks? So you have tonic, Diet Coke, Sprite, Fanta, and Coke, and their beer is Lion Lager. Oh no, Ben, you broke it already. And they have 2 big bottles of water, some teas and coffees, but, and then Ben, do the honours. Look, open it. Look at where outside leads to. And we've got our own little bit of the sea. Oh god, I can't wait to snorkel. And it's quite nice because there's like shades and everything here, but you can obviously go venture out over there. And this is our little room for the week. She said to me, don't bother buying snorkels, right? So I bought one anyway, just in case. And he has the audacity to say, come on, let's go to the sea. And then like, he's got the goggles and I've got this. Like, what do you want me to do, sir? So it's about 6 o'clock right now. We literally swam in the sea, like waded in. Ben had his snorkel and we saw 2 baby sharks. One was like maybe this big, but the other one was like big enough that I was like, yeah, that's a shark. And that was like within 10 minutes of being in the water. It was really, really impressive because they were literally just by the shoreline. So that's that. And then now we are just getting ready to go and venture out, really, as in like into like the events area, like where everything's going on. Probably gonna get something to eat, obviously something to drink as well, so you're gonna do whilst you're on holiday. Also, they have like themed nights at the, I guess like the evening club / bar area, and tonight it is safari themed. Actually I don't want that. So we're gonna do that. I didn't really look into all of this before we left, so I'm just making do with the things that I have. So I'm wearing this Uniqlo top with this like linen-y long skirt because I feel like this is probably the closest thing I own. We literally laid out on our lounges on the beach and just slept for like an hour. Huh?
You slept.
I slept because Ben was saying I was snoring while on holiday. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're nearly done with Akamov as well, which is really good. Anyway, yeah, I'm not even gonna do anything in my hair. I think I'm just gonna let it air dry, and then I'm gonna put a teeny bit of makeup on, and that's it. Good morning, guys. It is 9 AM. We slept from like 11:30, and so we're really refreshed, but breakfast ends at 10. So we're just gonna quickly jump in the shower and change, run to breakfast, and then come back and then get ready for the day, I think. So let's do that. These two birds, where's the other one? Look, they keep coming back to us, and I just want them to leave. Anyway, we're just laying out here. It's like, what, 10:30? Yeah. And our room's being cleaned right now, so yeah, please leave, birds. I know I'm in your territory, but you look scary. Oh, I knocked it. It was literally like trying to steal my bottle. Okay, right. Time to catch a tan. Okay. What a friggin' peddler. Those are the houses. And then you can go quite far out, which is quite scary. Sitting on like this outdoor thing, and what you can hear right now are bats, and two flew down, and they're freaking huge, and they flew down quite low. Is on it, like literally where he's looking is like the trees where the bats are, and he is scared. Look at him. So it is now Sunday morning. Just about to run to go get some breakfast. I wanted to show you my favorite face SPF. It is the Bondi Sands one. It does not leave a cast, and it like a little goes a long way. Yeah, we're just gonna run to breakfast, and then I want to just sit and lay on the beach and read my book. They do have a pool, but I'm just not really into it. I think you just go there if you don't have like space on the beach, because I've realized like only the downstairs rooms like ours have the beds. There's a t-shirt from Brandy Melville with my Hollister bikini underneath, and then these little Primark shorts. I love these little boxer shorts-esque, and then these like fake Crocs that I got from like a little shop by the sea in Kusakasi in Turkey. We've just gone for breakfast, and then we went to the sports bar and had like a really nice iced coffee. We are now gonna lay out at the beach because I just kind of wanted to chill today, but I will never get bored of this view. Like, look at that. The water seems so much clearer as well today. Maybe because we went there when it was like high tide. No,
it's low tide.
No, that's what I mean, and we went there yesterday at high tide.
Yeah.
That's probably why, the slight difference. But yeah, so that's all we're going to do today. I'm going to finish my current read of A Court of Mist and Fury. I'm probably not going to jump straight into A Court of Wings and Ruin. I'm probably going to quickly read Yomi and Vacation in between, and then start A Court of Wings and Fury. So yeah. Look how sweaty I am just from literally sitting in the sun. The good thing about these rooms are the aircon is so good. So what I do is when I get a little bit too warm outside, I just literally from there hop back in, and then I'm just cooling off in the aircon. It is so warm. So warm. I don't even know what time. It's 12:30, so actually it's not as like late in the day as I thought it was. That's actually amazing, because today's like one of our rest days that I've decided I was going to have. So Ben is actually out by the reefs. It's really funny because there's like a few couples, and I can see that you can see it coming back now. I can just see it was little snorkels in hand. Let's see if he saw anything. There he is. Oh, the tree's in the way. Oh, there he is. He's coming in. I think the only thing I will say is that I get like sleepy when I've been out in the sun for too long, and it's like 12:30 at the moment. Also, Ben's just come back and he got to swim with like a turtle. It was so cute. But we're going to have some Red Bull in my little Stanley cup so I can bring it out with me. These are $6 a pop. 6 USD. I think this is like the best hack, like travel tip. Bring like an insulated drink bottle or whatever with you, so you can sit out without having to have your drinks get warm so quickly, and all that good stuff. So yeah. Okay, so it is about 5 o'clock now. Ben and I just had a little nap on the beach. I think I've got like a decent tan going on, and it's been like just a really nice chilled day. We're now going to get ready and we're going to try and go to one of the a la carte restaurants, the Italian one, which is like, I think if you go there fairly early, you kind of just walk straight in, but it can form a queue later on. We found that like 6:30, 7ish, it's like the perfect time for us to go for dinner. It's literally just like when they all start opening up. I think people tend to kind of stay out at the pool until about 6 and then come out for dinner about 8. So it's quite nice, and then we have like the full evening. We don't know if there's anything kind of crazy going on events wise, but we kind of just wanted to sit in the sports bar because they do have the best drinks, I feel like, out of all of the bars that you get to, and like the largest volume, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let me pick an outfit.
I have books I've been on here around quite romance, quite literally.
Just in a private boat. Guys, I don't like the Ovan.
Like
What?
Johnny Depp in
When he's a lizard? Fear and Loathing? Or when he's a lizard? Rango?
Fear and Loathing.
Yeah, I look just like Johnny Depp in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Wow, it just works by itself. Whole video, I just realized I haven't actually shown you guys any outfits. So we are just repurposing this silk scarf as a top, and then I have my Longchamp Le Filtre bag, I'm pretty sure. These jorts from Hollister, flippy flops, and yeah, that's it. I've got like a bit of a tan line going on there. Ben's in his cream era, just creaming all over the place. And yeah, we're gonna go and have dinner now. It is always so hot. Like at night, first thing in the morning, all throughout the day, it is constantly a nice 30 degrees. But yeah, you ready? It is Wednesday now. We probably have, tomorrow's like our last full day because we leave really early on Friday morning. I'll be honest with you, there was 2 things that I really learned from this little trip. The first is when we were talking about wanting to get, like a couple of nights in one of the overwater villas. I think it's this particular resort. The overwater villas just weren't like anything crazy. They, you could get, I think the one that we booked initially had like a hot tub outside, etc. But it just felt really like you were stuck in that room and that was it. And you know what, maybe that's the point, especially with the honeymoon, etc. However, Ben and I are very much like, we love going out and doing things. So when we actually did get into this room, the beach one, it's honestly like, I think if I had the choice, I would still do this. And the fact that this is like thousands cheaper, was just so much better. So, you know, if you're trying to go to the Maldives and you're kind of umming and ahhing about it, and perhaps, you know, like going on an overwater villa doesn't kind of like appeal to you, etc. And I think that's usually what people who go to the Maldives go and do. We'd love to come back and go to a different resort whereby the overwater villa will be a lot more like there's things for you to do, because we just, like I said, we just didn't get the vibe for these overwater villas. Give the beachfront ones a go, because I have absolutely loved being in one, and just the fact that we literally just walk down and it's the sea is just amazing. So yeah, that's the update. Ben is literally napping on a lilo in the sea right now, and I'm gonna jump in the shower and just rinse off because I just feel really icky and sticky. That's all it is. So yeah. Okay, oh, this is our outfit of the night. I love when I'm tanned. Last night, oh, for free, your feed pics. Yeah, as much as we have enjoyed our time here, we're also just very excited to go back home to Ashy. So we're gonna go to the shop and get some souvenirs and then have some dinner. I'm looking very tanned. It's not really picking up that great on camera, but like my white bits like this. Look. For starters, we have barbecue wings, a crab cake, and chicken Caesar salad. Some beef tenderloin. Rin has done a postcard, and you can get a stamp and you just pop it in there. We've got a little post box. We've got our what's it called? Souvenirs. You're so red slash brown.
The last day.
Yeah. Good morning. It is 5:48 in the morning. Our flight is at 11, but because we have to get a boat, a plane, and then the big plane, our bags got collected at 4:30. Literally just leave it at the front door, and then our boat leaves at 6:30. But they want you to be there like half an hour before. It's been a really, really nice honeymoon, hasn't it, Bobby?
Very nice.
But we're looking forward to going home to the doggy. Yeah. Also, I thought I lost my iPad pencil. I mean, I forgot it. And then Ben checked under the bed and he found it. That was lucky. Okay, bye. It is absolutely pouring it down now, which is the first time it's rained since we've got here. I got a Dairy Queen over here.
Clock